I will try my very best to give you a free tour of this place as much as I can. And this piece is called The Three Shades. And Stanford University is famous for having a collection of Rodin's sculpture, bronze sculpture. And I have been to the Rodin Garden in Paris, and it is just amazing. And here really has a lot of allure of the original Rodin Garden. And this one is called Fallen Kayatit with Urn. This is a female body, female figure. So the muscle is so much more smooth and soft and smooth. Although it is by bronze, but still it looks very like ivory, soft and smooth. And the media of bronze can express a very profound feeling of texture and strength. And it's very expressive. I'm sorry the lighting is not so good in contrast with that big bright sunshine. And see the back. This is such a wonderful piece for doing sketching and drawing. Now we move on to this piece. This looks like another one with a rock. Fallen Kayatit with stone, with a lot of similarity with that one. And this one is carrying a piece of stone on it. And the stone is intentionally made very, very rough texture. Very rough finish, not really very rough. It's a relatively rough finish in comparison with the smooth and silky body line. It is beautiful, a beautiful female body with life, with strength, and feminine. It is very beautiful. It's not too thin, not fat. It is just so true, the body. The body as a real, lively human being. Beautiful. Now this one, this looks like a young children. Let's see. This one is Orpheus. This must be a very, very deep story in it, but I do not have enough knowledge to explain explain it. But the body is such a beautiful shape, and very thin, very slender, and newly grown. It's like it reminds me of something of sprout, the bean sprout of the very young age of a tree, of a plant life. And it is very tender and very soft, very fragile, very fragile, and yet it is full of life and prosperity. Look at the hand and the shape and the body and everything. It's just it's a very expressive posture. Now let's move on to see. This one is an artist, is a painter. Let's see who this Claude Lorrain. Claude Lorrain. I do not know. And the clothing line and the fabric, it is a very these trees actually look very much like the original Rodin Garden, with a lot of these trees. And in the middle of these trees is the bookstore, the thinker, the most famous thinker, the bookstore. And this one is closed, and Jules Bastien Lepage. Jules Bastien Lepage. I do not know this person, and I do not know the history and story behind it. And it is a very a thin figure. I think in the old time people are all quite fit or thin, not much flesh in the body, so you can see the wrinkle in the pants, and it's just so vivid. He has some losing button in the boots, and so very well expressed, such a wonderful way. Okay, let's move on. It's a beautiful university. I used to take some class here, and I got a library entrance even. The Rodin Garden, an artist of prodigious energy. We will come back to see this one, and let's see some more sculptures. Later on I will take a picture of it. And also today I thought Tuesday they opened the museum, but the museum was not open. It closed, and it opens on Wednesday. So actually we have more time to see outside. Head of Pierre, the Wissant Bourgeois of Calais. Bourgeois of Calais. This is a head. This head has so much suffering and so much content in life. And the expression is unbelievable. And this one is another head of Jean d'Air. Head of Jean d'Air, Bourgeois of Calais. Calais is one place in France, I think, but I am not sure. I am really not knowledgeable enough to make too much comments. And this one is such a proud or even kind of orgueillous person. Oh, it's so much power in his face. Don't you agree? Look at his face. There is so much power, confidence, la puissance et pouvoir. And his head, you can see his head tilted up, and only confident people raise heads like this. And this one, in contrary, it is so different. The head is tilted down, a kind of tilted down, bent down, and so much sadness and nostalgia and melancholy in this face. This reminds me of Les Misérables, but not in the sense of the strength of Les Misérables. Anyway, I'm sorry I'm not knowledgeable enough to give you a full explanation. This one is torso of the falling man. This one is the torso. What is the English word? Bust. It's the upper part of body from this part to until that. Oh, look at the muscle. This is such a beautiful muscle. So much strength, and the full developed muscle, and the muscle and the body went to its best advantage, or the muscle is developed to its fullest. It's a beautiful, beautiful body shape. And this one is Jean d'Air, Bourgeois of Calais. And actually this is also Jean d'Air. This piece and that head, that very proud, confident head, is the same. I wonder it is the same head, but seems not. I will take a closer look. But see the body, the muscle is not fully developed like a bodybuilder, but there is all the strength and the force, and you know, this is a man who can control life and who can. It's just very powerful. Who can make things happen and has a strong mind, even stronger than his body. And this one is the walking man. This one is the walking man. And Rodin's work is always so very powerful. And to see through its line and see through it and he intentionally make it perfect or not perfect. For example, the bag is kind of not finished. I do not know the reason, but it really makes a contrast that brings out what is more important in this piece of work. The more important is the muscle, is the strength, and is the movement, which is beyond the detail can explain. Wonderful work. Now let's see this one. This one looks like a female body. Oh no. Oh, it must be. Yeah, seated woman. This one is a female body. And it is just so natural to see this kind of real human body, not like the fashion model of nowadays. There's only bones in it. This is not fashion model's body, but this one is a true human life with strength, with motherly love, with experience of life and the daily work of life. And see the tummy, it is so smooth and beautiful. And this must be a walking woman, so the arm is so strong. And it is so true. Oh, another beautiful female body. This one is a prayer. The hand is not important, the head is not important. The important thing is to use that very humble body curve to show the sincerity of that movement of praying. Beautiful. They are quite. This one is very famous. I have been to the gate of hell. This is Porte de l'Enfer, as I can remember. I have loved these awesome doors, yes, since that winter day first stood the gate of hell, Porte de l'Enfer. So this one is the gate of hell, and so much movement in it. I cannot go to much detail, and there is a very deep, profound story. If you check online, the gate of hell, you will find a detailed explanation of it. And this one is Eve, Adam and Eve, and she is Eve. Let me see if she has eaten the apple. No, there is no apple in it. And she started to have shame. She felt shame. And this one is Adam. Look at the beautiful body. It reminds me of the David of Michelangelo. Not exactly the same. David is slender and long, and this one is full of strength. It's beautiful. Okay, so we are done with the sculptures. I will take some pictures and then we are going to head home. Let's have a look of the museum through the window. It is too hot, and California is full, bright, beautiful sunshine, so I wear my scarf. Let's have a sneak peek of it. Can we see anything? Not really. This is the bouncer, the sinker. If I have time, we can come tomorrow. But tomorrow I am thinking of going to another museum in Berkeley. I will try to take this time to go as much as I can. And this one is the coffee shop and bookstore. And I have been here. It's a wonderful place.